sleeping. I don't want to wake up. Probably gonna wake up anyway because I'm talking, but there's a lot of stuff that bothers me. It's just bothering me because, yeah, it has to do with carbonation. And, the number one thing that I hate about carbonation is that when people go there, it's so much light that's drawn to that situation that when people leave, people take your videos, put them online, and they say that, like, commentary all your videos and put you online and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even that they get into me. It's just that it's a lot that's on my chest as far as what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? That's bothering me about the situation because I put up with a lot of shit. I put up with a lot. And for people to say that, matter of fact, for him to say that, a lot of this stuff was my fault, because he told me that to my face. He told me that it was my fault of why they looked the way they looked and all of this extra stuff, why he went to jail. And that hurted my feelings because you can't sit there and act like I'm the maker of this whole thing. But we'll talk about that. It's just that when I first went to carbonation, I didn't have a crush on Natureboy. I didn't like him. I never even thought that we could be together. And I told him that. The person who I had eyes for was Omek. I had eyes for Omek, and I wanted to be with Omek really bad. Because we just vibe like that. You know what I'm saying? We just vibe like that. And it never crossed my mind to be with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I went to carbonation in the first place, the reason why I saw them in the first place was because of the knowledge. Some of the things that Natureboy says, that shit be 100% true. But I personally feel like he's taking something good and using it for his own intentions, his own agenda. He's using something good for bad. And nobody can sit up there and say that it's all good if many people have came and left. Or the whole all of the carbonation is looking like goddamn skeletons. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to think that if something was good, then so much bad wouldn't be coming out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. It really is. And I went there for the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And so much had happened in our relationship between me and Omek that nobody knew about. As far as the ins and outs of Natureboy secretly liking me and never telling nobody, but it was that energy was permeating the atmosphere, so me and Omek had problems in our relationship. And of course, me being young and dumb, I didn't know why Omek was acting the way he was acting. I didn't know why Omek was like, do you like him? We had many fuss, many arguments that nobody never knew about. But eventually, me and Omek separated, and at one point, in a split second, I didn't want to be with nobody. I was like, I just want to be with myself. But Natureboy was so gun-ho on being with me, and I couldn't believe, that he wanted to be with me, because I didn't, like I told you, I didn't never think that we could be together. But the thing is, I never went to carbonation to be with him, so I never went to carbonation to try to change him, or I never got into a relationship to try to change him. I knew that he was polygamous. I knew that Natureboy was polygamous. And him giving the knowledge that he gave on it, I was like, okay, I could understand that. I'm an Aquarius. I could understand a lot. So I was like, I could understand that. So I tried the polygamy thing. The problem for me was, and this was the reason why I left, because he would get wives and make them our wives without my permission. He would fucking pass every single woman around in carbonation and have sex with them. So how could you sit there and say that everything is my fault, and the reason why you fucked up, and the reason why you look like a fucking skeleton, and the reason why you going through everything that you going through is because of me? Was that a problem when you was fucking all them women? Was that a problem when nobody knew who Sheba baby daddy was? No. So don't ever try to turn it around on me and act like it's my fault. Because if I wouldn't have been the pillar between you and fucking all them women, every woman there who's pregnant right now wouldn't know who the baby daddy is. Now you want the truth? And this is not to bash nobody. This is not to throw shade or nothing, but this is the truth of the matter. Nobody stupid is gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, she's the No, my nigga, like, you literally use the knowledge as an excuse to do what it is that you're doing. You have sex demons, my nigga. Like, real talk. You want to spit some knowledge and you want to say something for real? You have sex demons. That's why every single woman that you draw there only want to come there for you and fuck you. And if the woman don't want to be there to fuck you, you finesse them and manipulate them into thinking that they want to fuck you. And yes, every video, everybody in this life could go to every single video that he's ever posted of him doing a real nigga moment, or him talking to somebody else, doing fucking a mediation session. He's always talking for someone else. He's always telling the other person how they feel. And you know what we do as people in carbonation? We sit there and we say, yeah, you right. You right, Master Chief. That's what we do. I got tired of that shit because I knew how I was. The reason why I clicked out so many times and then I turned around and was somebody else was because I fucking sat there and let him manipulate me into thinking that that's what I was thinking, what he told me I was thinking. But deep down inside, I wasn't really feeling like the way that he was telling me I was feeling, so I was clicking out because of it. Because I was conflicted in the inside. Nigga, I know how I feel. I know what I think. And you're not going to tell me any different. So it came down to the point where I couldn't express myself. He would like to say, I encourage everybody to be themselves. No, you don't. Everybody around you is fake. Everybody around you is fake. Everybody around you don't have nothing to offer. You want to sit around and make videos and say, well, if you moving on with your life, then move on and all of that extra shit. But you're not doing any better from when I left. You trying to do the live download like you did in Costa Rica, my nigga. Like, you're going backwards. You're supposed to be going forward. And you talking about me. And the reason why I'm so touched by this is because you're saying online that I miss you and all this extra shit. I don't miss you. Nigga, the only reason why I'm very touched about this is because I'm your fucking baby mom. I have your child, and you don't even give a fuck about Eliana. You would like to tell the world that Eliana is dead to you. Bitch, you're dead to me. Bitch, you're dead to her. How about that? You got me all the way fucked up and bent if you think I'm gonna ever get back with your stupid ass. And I'm not even flexing. This is real. This shit is real life. Eliana does not have her father because he wants to be fucking stupid. Because his dick in so many sockets, and now I have to go fucking test myself to make sure that I'm good, and test her to make sure she's good, because you don't want to fucking get out of your lustful ways. and be the fucking father that you're supposed to be. You want to talk about everybody else, every other man out here that's a deadbeat, but bitch, you don't talk to none of your children. You don't care about none